For U4A6, I am just going to go through a basic titration. I'm going to do a strong acid, strong base titration, just so you can see what a titration is used for. Usually in a titration, what they're doing in a commercial setting is they're trying to find the pH of something. So if you're looking at vinegar, you want to keep your samples of vinegar consistent. So you want to check it. So what you normally do is you take the unknown, which is the pH of the vinegar, and compare it to a known. So what you do is you make up a 0.01 molar solution of base, just for example. The pipettes and the titration equipment will allow you to accurately, and it's very important to be extremely accurate when you're doing a titration, take out a given amount. Let's say it's 10 mils of the base. So we have now taken 10 mils out. So here's what we know so far. We have 0.01 molar of our known, our base. We've taken out 10 milliliters. Now, when you do this formula here, C1V1 equals C2V2, what we're trying to do is figure out what our concentration of our unknown acid is. And we can use anything we want. Because we've got volume on both sides of an equal sign, we can use liters or milliliters here. So let's stick with milliliters. So we're trying to determine C2. And what we want to do is see how much acid it takes to neutralize this 10 mils of base. So we take that base and we add a few drops of an indicator in here. And let's add an indicator called phenolphthalein. I'm just going to call that PPT for short. So our indicator is phenolphthalein. And what it will do is it will turn this pink. Now we'll take this, and what we're going to do is we're going to add our unknown vinegar until this just goes clear. So you want to get it on that very last drop just so that it goes clear. So we're going to add this in, and it's going to neutralize it. We're going to know that we're neutral when we go from pink to clear. It's a very precise thing that you're doing here. Let's say that it takes 8 milliliters of the unknown. So you put that in this formula. So to find C2, it'll be 0.01 times 10 divided by 8 equals 0.0125. Now what we can do is find the pH of our vinegar. To do that, you take the log of 0.0125. So you're going to hit your log button, 0.0125. Remember, you'll get a negative answer, but you want to make it positive. Always turn it positive. So I've got a pH of 1.9. Folks, this is the reason why you do a titration, making sure that your samples are the correct pH. This is how you do it. Take a known, give it an indicator, let in an unknown until it goes clear. Use C1V1 equals C2V2. I think they used a slightly more complex formula in your section, but I just wanted you to get an idea as to how this works. And then take the pH of that concentration right there. And our vinegar is pH 1.9. I believe the vinegar is usually a little higher than this, but this just shows you how you do a titration.